Small change of plans today. It will not be 2 legs of our European Cup second knockout round against Real San Sebastian. We will bring you the first leg, and then we bring you a Scottish Cup quarter-final. That's right. It's a cup double. As we once again go beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. We love a cup double. Cup double episodes are becoming a pattern, a thing. Always with this series, we end up with 2 important games back to back, different cups. Okay, in this one, a loss in either or doesn't mean we're out, because obviously one's 2 leg, but important all the same. From last time, not a lot happened after the disappointing 0-0 draw against St Mirren. We only played 1 game. We took on Aberdeen and we pumped them 3-0. Now, as an Aberdeen fan myself, this is starting to hurt me emotionally. It's starting to hurt me. My pride is starting to hurt. I don't like it. I don't like how we are somehow consistently beating Aberdeen, other than that semi-final earlier this season, which was disappointing. But then we're dropping points against Dundee. We're dropping points against St Mirren, Celtic, Rangers, etc., etc. Like, if you look at our form, you're like, that's really good. That's really good. You haven't lost since that semi-final. However, a lot of these draws should and could have been wins. That is starting to be a bit of a tale of our season, which, to be honest, we are a fair bit through. But it's cups. That's all we care about today. As much as the league is still there to be won. We could do it. We could win the league, possibly. Normally, not losing games is the way to win leagues in my mind. But when that split happens and we are up here with potentially Dundee United, Rangers, Celtic, Hearts and Hibs, possibly, that's going to be very tricky. Now, because we're playing away from home in Europe, I think we're going to try. My gut feeling says just go in this, maybe not cautious but balanced, and just feel it out. Everything else, I'm going to continue to hit those early crosses. Higher line of engagement, I think. They're under a little bit of pressure. I think the only change we're going to do is we're going to go from positive to balanced, and then we're going to put out the best team we can. The best team we've got is this: Keenan Bates in goal, Pedrinho left wing back, Perry right wing back, Iago, Kamara as the centre backs. Iago a little bit tired, not fully match fit. But this is a massive game, so he's going to have to start. Ham and Murray's defensive midfielders, all green. Pedrinho as our attacking midfielders. That is a strong midfield 4. I believe they can get it done. They can control this midfield. Stephen Ross up top with Harper, and we're basically looking for Harper to drop deep, drag the line enough that we can get the ball in behind Stephen Ross, and he needs to run like the Dickens. Nervous. Big game here. Europa League. Come on, boys. Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. Few names that I recognise. All of them real people. Interesting. We don't have that situation. Come on. Malero, Ricky, Isaac. We got to keep an eye on Isaac. I recognise that name as well. Is he good? Is he really good? Oh, look at the space. Driven low. Bates actually gets down to his right hand side, gets a hand to it, just pops it out for a corner. Real good work from the goalie there. Manu lifts it in. Good power and header away, and Harper able to chest it down and drive upfield. He's going to have to lay it off. Lays off to Perry. Perry dragging it out wide even. Pulls it back to Murray. Murray puts it forward to Perry. Stephen Ross is in the box. He cuts it back to Harper. I'd have whipped it in. Perry whips it. Pedrinho. Harper. We go 1-0 up. Is that onside? It is onside. I thought maybe the first player who took a swing at that was maybe in an offside position, but of course, I think the ball was actually ahead of him at the time. My word. Well, that's a counter-attack, people. It's a bit lucky. It comes off the defender, makes a good block, but Harper's there, stick it away. And in these kind of ties, you need a bit of luck, and we'll tell Ham to calm down. We'll tell Ham to calm down. I don't know if we should be changing anything because, to be honest, they've got a lot of the ball. They've got an awful lot of the ball. We're going to go cautious. They are absolutely strangling us with possession. If that can be used as a technical term in football, that is exactly what they're doing. Isaac's in behind. Keenan Bates, you've got to go for the ball there. Why does he stand up? Why does he come far enough off his line but not far enough to actually try and get the ball? Isaac's pace brings him in. I'm just thinking that heavy touch, I'd be throwing myself at his feet. I think that's really poor. I think it's really poor from Bates. Not happy at all. We're going to go back to balanced, and I'm really worried. Roses pulls it back. Moliero. Ham gets in there. It's a fine tackle. Back to Moliero. It's a fine tackle again. We just can't get the ball clear. They put it wide. Thank God. Just gets to halftime. We need a regroup. I'm going to say we need more possession. I'm disappointed. It's a risk. It is a massive risk. I've gone for it. Ham is playing poor. I'm going to take on Waldson. And we're going to drop all green back and Waldson forward. Even Ross not playing well either. Tell him to calm down. I think Pedrinho not playing well at left back. We don't concede those. We do not concede those. We are collapsing here. That is not something we do. I'm going to take the game to them because I'm looking at the team and how poor we're playing. We don't concede those. That is... Kamara should have won that. He really should have. Gone more positive. We're going to be expressive as well. I'm going to take on Bola instead of Pedrinho. Feel like we need to take Ross off, and I think it's going to be time for Gustavo Lobo. We need the best finisher at the team if we're going to get a chance here. And I pray we do. It needs to fall to Lobo. Come on, Lobo. Come on. Pedrinho whips it. Iago heads it over. Terrible. Terrible. This has gone by in a flash. To take the lead and then to just collapse like that. Very disappointing. I'm going to say, well done. We were underdogs, but we know that return leg at home, we have to attack. Cannot sit back against that team. Semi-final and the final draw made today. As our Dynamo Kiev. That's not bad for the next round. And then, and semi-final. I mean, yeah, it's like why is it drawn like that? We have to refocus now. We have to go again. It is against Hearts, quarter-final Scottish Cup. A semi-final at Hampden beckons for the winner. And I'm not sure we can even play our best players. It is a handful of days after such a big game. Hearts are favourite. They're at home. I don't know what to do. My gut is telling me we have to rest our centre-backs. So before we play, we get the semi-final draw. Falkirk, Motherwell, and there'll be Hearts or Cowdenbeath against Rangers. So the toughest tie awaits. Perfect. It's exactly how we wanted it, right? I'm going to try and rest Iago. It could be a massive mistake. Team for the quarter-final of the Scottish Cup today is Bates in goal, Bola left wing back, Byrne right wing back, Alex and Kamara as the centre-backs. Ham and Murray, defensive midfields. Waldson and Pedrinho, attacking midfielders. And we're going to go again with Ross, who just had a poor game, and Kryzan up top. And I think it's more to do with, as good as Ross has been on a whole for us this season, when he goes out of form, he goes out of form. And we need to know if he's out of form, because if he's out of form, he doesn't play the next game. And it is huge. It's a huge game. I want to make the semi-final, I really do. But there's part of me saying, be more careful against Hearts than in the next game. And that's what we're trying to do. A lot of players are running risk of injury. We literally don't have anybody else. Even the bench. 2 players who don't exist on the bench because we're stretched to our limits this season, being in the cups and challenging still, I guess. You know, we're top of the table. We're definitely challenging. So it's just taking a toll on us. I want one of those sort of big friendly giant performances like the one in the cup final against Chelsea. I want Alex to just run that defense. I want him to be immense. I want him to have all of Hearts in his back pocket. So that's what I want. I want a real dominant performance. I would even take a headed goal from him. I really would. Come on, boys. Tobin. Johnston. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. They're favourites going into this for some reason. No. Oh my god. Back heel. That's horrible. What a save. That was absolutely terrible. I hated every second of what I just saw. A back heel that close to your own goal. Such a massive risk. He should be offside. He is offside. Come on. That early on shot. Hearts really should have been up, and Keenan Bates keeps us in the game. What was he thinking? Was that Bola or Kamara? This was the risk. Matt Ham's going to have to come off. August Allgreen's going to come on. Oh boy. Have we just run our team into the ground at the worst possible time of the season? McPherson. They look like they've got so much space. We're just not getting close. Ross with a header, but look how pinned back our advanced forward is. I'm going to cover that side. That's horrible. That's horrible. What is Keenan Bates doing there? What did he see? He better have seen a ghost or something. Why was he looking over to the right? It slipped past him to the left, and it's maybe one of the worst goals I've seen us concede this season. It's a good pass, but that shot is disgraceful. I don't know what the keeper's thinking. And just when I was thinking, like, maybe we need to change things up, we can't. We have to double down. We have to go for the goals. Thinking about going a bit more cautious, trying to let them play into maybe our strength, which I guess at times is really is meant to be our defense at times. But in moments like this, when we go 1-0 down, we fought back in big games, but this is a fucking disgrace. No fight. Just let him run right through the middle. No tracking. I don't get it. I have no idea what they're doing. Let's force him outside. Headed away, but not much of a clearance where it goes straight to Hearts player. Maxwell lifts it in. Another header towards goal. Come on, lads. Need the team to step up and just deliver for me here. I don't have any bright ideas. I don't have any plan Bs up my sleeve. That is a great ball out wide to Perry. Pulls back Pedrinho into Kryzan. That's a pen. That is a pen. Right, well this is something. This gives us something to hope for, maybe. Kryzan's going to take it, please. Please score. I had to take a drink because I was nervous, so Kryzan puts it away. It's 2-1. His 10th goal of the season, and it feels like his first goal in, I don't know, the last lunar eclipse. It took us 50 odd seconds to get a goal in the second half. If we can keep that up, we're going to win 45-2. Come on, lads. More of the same. McPherson lifts it in. Just free open. He is offside though. Right, come on. Ola playing very poor. Gotta give it. I've got to go for it. We're going to push up. Increase the press, and we will counter press. Start distributing quickly as well. Come on, lads. H knocks it long. No one goes for it. Henderson just easily takes it down, moves it out to Johnston. Watson. It almost gets in there. Come on, Watson. We need more. We need to get a tackle. We've increased the press for a reason, and that reason is we have to be winning the ball back because we cannot score without it. Like first and free header. Oh, he's missed. I'm going to throw him as a DLP as well because we literally are about dead in midfield. Kamara as well is rinsed. We need something here. Come on. Too little, too late. Two of the worst 2-1 losses we've ever had. And we might have scuppered our chances in Europe because I went for it there. How long's Ham out for? Is this going to be really upsetting? 3 weeks, okay. It's not great. If you're enjoying the series to date, do hit that subscribe button. Likes and comments really help out the video, so if you please, have some pity. That was awful. How have we gone? It's the worst. How have we gone that kind of run and then come unstuck back to back like that? To score first in Europe and then let that slip away is one thing, because we're away from home, but then again we were away from home, but let Hearts go 2-0 up. No, I'm not happy with that. Last time we played them, they literally didn't have a shot on target. Well, it's miserable, isn't it? Right, well, join me next time when we find out our fate in Europa League, which is our only, I mean, not the only silverware we're still challenging for, but we're down to 2. And one of them being the league is going to be a tough ask. Join me next time when we go Beyond Blue Brazil.